Welcome back to Marvel Media Podcast, where we talk about all things media, especially Marvel. I'm Blake, and I'm here with my co-hosts, Alex and Josh.
And welcome to another episode of Golderfold. Today, we will be doing our 2023 look ahead, as we just wrapped up doing our 2022 look back. So, well, let's see at 2023. Let's see how good this lineup is. So, who wants to name these off?
Plane.
I
Jerry
don't know
Butler.
what this is. So,
Plane.
What are you talking? How do you not know?
Plane.
I don't know what this is.
It's obviously legend Jerry Butler. Everyone loves him. Has his own accent, so that's great. Love to hear him talking. Just doing classic Jerry Butler things. You know, can't wait.
Yeah, it's going to be 2023's Moonfall. You know.
Okay, come on, a little far.
I would have to agree with you on that. Come on.
What are we doing? Oh yeah, you know, January and February are tough times to come out with movies. Let's be real. So, you know, good luck.
I mean, yeah, next year February looks pretty good, as we'll see soon enough.
What? Okay, Winnie-the-Pooh, Blood and Honey. Weird time to come out early 2023. Will I see it? Maybe if it's on a streaming service at one point, but other than that, just seems really interesting.
I think
this
theater
is a
movie.
No,
this is a theater
this is a
movie.
streaming movie.
This is a
This
theater.
is a streaming movie.
You guys don't understand the sounding engineering that goes in for Winnie-the-Pooh's voice acting alone in this movie.
Does he even talk?
Will he talk?
We'll find out in theaters.
All right, here we go. Big
Obviously,
hitter.
this is probably the first.
Needed to be a big hitter.
We do. Hope. I'll be honest. Emily, my girlfriend, pointed out to me. It looks a bit like Spy Kids 3, and ever since she pointed that out, I have not been able to see it the same sense, which scares me. Does scare me.
Yeah,
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Need you to do something for us.
You thought you could win. I don't have to win. We both just have to lose.
We need it.
I mean, it's tough. I mean, we've said this many times about this movie. Like, it needs to be. There's a lot of pressure on it to be a big hit for the phase and what's going to happen. You know, if it's just a great Ant-Man movie, sadly, like that, it's not enough. Sadly, of what they've already advertised and what they got us thinking. So there's just so much pressure on this movie. And the last time we had that was with, Doctor Strange early on, and of us all being worried about it. Well, once again, we're back here about being kind of worried about it, I mean, I saw that trailer again today before Avatar, and just like you, it was like, I'm iffy again, So.
But it could go either way. It could be a Thor
I'll be
Love and
honest,
Thunder,
yes.
or
I don't think it's
it
gonna be
could
bad. I really don't think it's gonna be bad. I just think we could be disappointed. I mean, Paul Rudd alone's
Which
in the
is
movie.
fair.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's got to be one scene where he gets us, and we're like,
And we get to see Kang. Excited to see Kang.
exactly. So,
a version of Kang, at least.
yeah, I don't think it could be
Absolutely,
Thor level bad, but we definitely can be disappointed. I think.
I think for me, the big thing there's a lot of pressure on is what is Cassie going to be?
Yeah.
Is she going to be the same thing we've been getting with Marvel trying to introduce these new Avengers, the future Avengers, where they're all the quirky blah blah? Is it
Just
gonna be the
copycats.
same thing?
Yeah.
That's where I think the pressure of this movie is Cassie.
Yeah.
And how well Kang is for the future, but it definitely will be the first big one. I think this might probably be $1 billion movie. I think Ant-Man is going to draw a lot of people in. Obviously last year none of them hit $1 billion, right?
For what? For Marvel?
Yeah.
Wakanda
They
Forever hit
$1
$1 billion.
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, they hit $1 billion.
No,
I thought
Wakanda
Alex
Forever
just said it,
came
didn't
really
it?
close.
It
Yeah,
didn't
I thought
hit
Alex just
$1
said
billion.
it, didn't it?
No, I don't believe so.
So I think this potentially could be, like we said,
805 million.
Yeah, whatever.
Wow.
Good enough.
And then we'll move on. The one we're all waiting for. The definition of a movie theater movie. Alex, we all know you're going to see it. Can't wait. Cocaine Bear. This is a $2 billion movie.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for it.
I mean, it deserves my money for whoever proposed and had the balls to propose this idea to a movie executive and get it passed. You know what I mean?
Shout out Elizabeth Banks.
That's what I'm scared about.
They deserve it.
That's what I'm scared about.
You know?
You know when those movies come out that you're like, that's going to win all the Oscars?
This one.
Look no further.
Yep.
Moving on. Creed 3. I'm a big fan of Michael B. Jordan. Jonathan Majors has proven to be pretty dope.
And massive.
Unfortunately, I already saw this movie, which is unfortunate, because I saw its trailer. And the trailer tells you the entire movie. So, I already saw it. It's pretty good. But, yeah, that's my thought.
I'll be honest. Didn't even know there was a trailer out for it. Glad I avoided it.
Oh, it's the entire movie. Yep.
Oh.
Entire movie. Beginning to end.
Which, I mean, that's a big deal for those kind of movies. Because it's hard to create any kind of suspense for that.
You know their background. You know what's going to happen.
Okay.
You know the middle parts. You know his big climax. You know his big internal battle. Yep. You see the moment. He gets convinced. Yep. You see it all. See it all. So that could win best short film of the year. Because it's got a chance. Shazam, Fury of the Gods.
God, looks awful.
What are our thoughts?
The trailer was, I mean, my God, the trailer makes you struggle to get through the trailer. You know?
All I'm gonna say is there really a point to watch these movies? I mean, it's just three, right?
We thought
Just
Black
three
Adam
that are
was
left.
the point. It was going to connect or something.
Shazam, Flash, Aquaman. Yeah, so it's the three remaining from Warner Brothers or whatever that they were trying to release.
Mm-hmm.
Just you're better off not going because there's no connecting anything to anything anymore. This is the end. So yeah, don't waste your money. And if you are planning on watching it, watch it when it hits HBO Max because fuck it.
Moving on. John Wick 4. Special movie to this community.
Very special. I have
Very
to
special
admit
indeed.
to a crime. I've only ever seen the first one.
What?
Yeah. You know?
You know, that's Alex. I think it's going to be interesting to go back to just the 2-person format pretty soon here. That'll be interesting to go back
you know,
to that. We'll see
I got
what
no
that's like.
reason. I just, just haven't. But hey, I liked the first one. I liked it.
My man.
Yeah.
Watch the other two. Or watch the first
Not
one
only-
again and then just watch
Maybe, hey, you
watch
know what's
the
going to probably
trilogy.
happen? When John Wick 4 gets close to releasing, I'll binge the 2 before it. And then watch that one.
Not only for the fact of, in terms of actual movies, this has the best fighting, all that is beautiful. But if you're a part of this podcast, this community, and you haven't seen them all, moving on.
This is blasphemy.
Super Mario Bros.
Moving on.
movie.
I'm excited.
I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of excited for it.
I'm very excited.
I kind of
As soon as it get announced,
What the?
very excited.
God,
This is day one
I-
watch.
I like that Jack Black is in it. So that alone is maybe enough to get me to go. I mean, I don't know much else about it.
It's
I've
Chris
only ever
Pratt,
seen
bro.
the trailer one time.
It's him saying the one classic video of him doing the Mario voice, and he's like, "Oh no, don't worry, that's not it. That's not it. That's not the actual voice." And then the trailer comes out, it is the actual voice. That's why I'm seeing this movie for him and his voice acting.
I respect that of all the actors of this movie, I don't see a single one that their last name ends in a vowel, which is key to the Italians. And I respect them for doing that. I respect that. Good for them.
Oh man.
It kind of looks interesting. So, and then obviously we've talked about it before. May, Marvel drops bangers, and I'm a little worried because of the hype that I have personally because of my love for the first two. Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I'm not worried at all.
I expect this to be a $1 billion Marvel movie for sure.
I think it's gonna be great.
If not getting like really close. I mean, like we just said in the last video, Marvel reserves May for bangers. To my knowledge, the first two dropped in May as well. So
They did.
I don't see why not.
There's no way James Gunn's
And-
gonna flop his final one for his characters in his trilogy.
Right.
You know,
Speaking of
Where
not
the
flopping,
actors refuse to make the third movie without him in his script.
Yeah,
So,
that is true.
you know.
Speaking of bangers,
facts.
Oh,
we all know
Jesus
what's
Christ.
up.
This is
If it's
a
summer,
theater movie.
there's one thing you can count on: getting the family all together to watch Dom Toretto save the world.
Mhm.
Fast 10. Fasten your seatbelts.
Yep.
I'm in.
Yeah. I mean, it's a deserved watch for them even having the meme of them going to space in the last one, of everyone joking about it, and then they add the scene. I mean, you got me. You got me hooked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every one of these. I'll see it. In theaters.
It's worth it.
Alex,
To be honest with you.
we'll see you there.
Yep.
This
Yeah.
one I'm a little interested about. The
It's
Little
out of
Mermaid
pity,
live action.
really.
It's not. Shut up. Stop. Don't disrespect Dom Toretto. Family. The Little Mermaid live action. Kind of interested because I haven't seen any trailers or anything for it. Maybe I've just missed them. But I feel like that's kind of weird considering all the movies around it besides Fast 10 we've seen trailers for, including the ones coming
There's
after.
been trailers for it, I think, because they had the whole
Okay.
controversy about the fact that she's black. Yeah, that
Well,
was
yeah,
a
but I
whole
thought
big
that was
deal.
just like a small little like teaser
Maybe,
trailer
could
for
be.
them, like a long time ago.
Oh.
But so we'll see. I feel like that probably gets pushed back if we haven't heard anything of it, but I don't know for sure. Those always do well, so I almost would guarantee right now that makes $1 billion.
I don't
Those
think
live action
so. I
Disney
don't,
ones bang. They all bang. Like box office wise.
yeah, but I personally don't
Mm.
like the live action for the Disney ones. But
I don't either, but you get all those kids who want to see it, and then you get the people who are
Yeah.
older who loved Disney stuff. They also see it. And you
yeah,
get the Disney adults. It'll do good. Next we got Spider-Man Across whatever the fuck, which verse Spider.
yeah,
Across the
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse.
That'd be a
Yeah,
banger.
nah, I'm
Yes, sir.
so not caring.
I care. It looks great already. The little details already
does.
shown for it. Great.
Yeah, it looks like they're literally bringing
A
a
lot of
whole ton
childhood.
of different Spider-Man in there. A lot of childhood back in there. So
Mhm.
I do appreciate that. Yeah. Looking forward to this one for sure.
Agreed.
Then, summer, we're back in, Transformers Rise of the Beasts. This is going to be a July movie. Can't wait.
I gotta say, after watching the trailer, I'm kind of interested. I mean, it looks like Michael Bay is not directing, so that's good.
Fuck.
Can't say that's good. Come on.
That is.
Gotta give
It
the
is
man
good.
credit. You gotta give him credit for Transformers. You have to. You have to. You can hate him on it
He's
for
still
his Ninja
producing
Turtle
it.
movies, but you can give him credit for Transformers.
No. We do. No.
I can't give him credit for the last two that
No.
he did. Those were atrocious.
They were. But
Those were bad.
They were pretty
The
bad.
Teenage
Those
Mutant
were
Ninja
bad.
Turtle movies were not bad.
Movies. Wait, there's multiple?
Yeah,
Yes.
there's two.
I only remember seeing one. The first one, I believe.
Whatever.
I
We're not
could be
talking
wrong.
about those right now. Transformers actually looks pretty good, like you said. I saw the trailer. I was actually kind of surprised. As soon as I saw Optimus, though, I was like, yep, all right, cool, I'm going.
Yeah.
Simple man.
His delivery of the line, you know, he masks up and he just looks all badass again. Elite. That's all I got to say about that. We'll be seeing this one for sure.
Just gonna avoid all trailers so I can no expectations and just enjoy it.
Good luck,
Speaking
bud.
of no
'cause
expectations.
we already know they're going to be showing it.
Probably.
True. The Flash allegedly is coming out this year. Allegedly, it's coming out around the same time. Again, we have not seen any trailers. We've seen trailers for pretty much everything before it and a couple things after it. Who knows?
I'm hyped,
Well, we
bro.
see it.
Day one, theater release. I'm there. I'm buying like also the special like popcorn bucket they're gonna have for it. Everything. I'm seeing it.
I'll just say the exact same thing I said for Shazam. It's a DC movie from the last, you know, people that tried to do whatever they were trying to do. Don't watch it. It's not worth it. Unless it's free. Like if someone buys it for you or buys a ticket, okay. But there's no point because it's not going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. It's fucking
Just
pointless.
saying. It's gonna be a
We saw
banger.
that with Black Adam. We're gonna see that with Shazam, and it's gonna continue on in Flash, and it'll continue on in the last one.
Chill. Then we got Mission Impossible: Dead
Banger.
Reckoning, Part 1.
Banger.
Dead Reckoning, Part 1. That was dope to see.
Fire.
That does look good.
It's Tom Cruise.
I'm a sucker for Mission Impossible movies.
Big
Exactly.
sucker.
Who isn't?
Big sucker.
And then we have an interesting duo here. Allegedly, they're coming out very, very close to each other, if not the same weekend. Oppenheimer and Barbie.
Yeah.
Day one.
Both no clue what you're gonna get out of either of those, and gonna watch both.
I'm be honest. I'll be honest here. I saw a trailer for Barbie at Avatar, my 1st trailer I've seen.
Wait, the trailer played for you? I didn't get the trailer.
Yeah, at Avatar. I don't know what I watched in the trailer. I don't understand what the fuck this movie is about, what's happening.
Hey, I can appreciate it not spoiling it.
There's a difference between not spoiling it and not having any fucking idea. After that ended, I was like, that almost made me not want to see this movie because you put that out.
I
That's
gotta
awesome.
see it. I gotta see it, man. It's just like I gotta find out, you know? I have to
Here's
find
my
out
thing,
what's
though.
this movie gonna be.
Here's why I am. If somebody told me I can see Oppenheimer or I can see Barbie and I cannot see the other one ever in my life, I might see the Barbie. I might. I just might. I'm be honest. Everything I've seen of Oppenheimer is so pretentious bullshit. Fuck. I'm almost going to be at the point where I might just be like, fuck it, I'm not seeing it because of that.
That is the most Blake thing I've ever heard.
But I mean, it's kind of like the same stuff that being said about that was being said about Avatar, with what James Cameron was saying about it, saying
Not
like
really.
he literally saying
Not
that, hey, you can take your bathroom break because I know you're gonna see it again. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but that one I feel is different than that one.
I guess.
They have different.
But I
things.
feel like it's giving the same energy off, you know? So
it is, yeah. 100%.
I don't think it is. But yeah, those two,
Hey,
they'll be interesting.
He's blowing up a real bomb.
yeah, you can nuke me.
Robert Downey Jr. is probably gonna suck in that movie, just so everybody knows. They can understand that.
That
want
is
to
just
be said. I'm gonna say it.
blasphemy.
I'm gonna say it. Robert Downey Jr. besides being Iron Man is a dog shit actor. His other movies suck. Anyone see Doolittle? That was garbage. His Sherlock Holmes movies were
No.
pretty cool, but to be honest, Jude Law was cooler than he was. I recently rewatched them. Jude Law was better than him. Doolittle was ass.
I think you're being
Robert
a
Have you
Downey
little.
seen the
needs
movie
Iron
Due
Man.
Date?
Yeah, where Zach Galifianakis carried his ass. Yeah, I saw that.
He was good in that. He's good in that. Also, the classic
Robert
Tropic
Downey Jr.
Thunder.
Bad actor.
Tropic
Okay,
Thunder.
that's
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, I say
That's elite.
Doolittle. Listen. That was a man chasing the bag. Okay, he's chasing the bag. He's
Not
chasing
good
the bag.
Then we have the Marvels. Actually, very interested in this movie.
Yeah, we're hyped. I'm hyped.
Yeah.
Because I think this has like
We'll see.
out of the
So-
MCU releases like the least like expectations. I don't know. Like I don't I don't. For me
You
personally,
don't know what you're gonna get.
I
out
don't
of it.
feel like I need it to be anything. I just can just let it be what it's going to be, because I don't think the phase necessarily relies what's going to fully happen on this because of the shows that are also coming out. So it does not have the pressure Ant-Man has, for sure. So I think I could just enjoy this movie and hope.
Same with
yeah.
Guardians. Guardians
agree.
does have some pressure, being the last of the trilogy that's been very good so far. James
True.
Gunn, obviously, his final Marvel time, that does have some pressure.
Right.
Then Blue Beetle. I don't even know what to make of this. Is it even? I don't even know what's going on with it.
Yeah, is it even going to still happen? You know what I mean?
Right.
And like,
I mean, if done correctly, it could be cool. I don't know if
if it's done correctly, it could be very cool because it's a cool
But
character
have they
alone.
done
But
anything
like,
correctly ever?
yeah, but also like, he's a good character to done right when you have a universe already set because of his character. So it's kind of now it's pointless again. But I could see it being like how Aquaman was, where it just somehow randomly just makes a shit ton of money if it actually is good.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, so
And then we go into one of the elite franchises, Expendables 4. God, can't wait. I'll be in the movie. I'll be in the theater for that one.
same.
Is it coming out in theaters?
No idea. I don't even know if it's actually happening. I kind of just made this list and I thought I saw it somewhere. I was like, yep, put it on.
I saw stuff about it as well.
Is it actually like Sylvester Stallone with them?
I assume so. I think what it's.
Is 75-year-old Sylvester Stallone starring in this movie?
I mean, you gotta,
Probably.
because I mean, he's one of the biggest leads. So,
I'll be there.
like,
If Jason,
if I had to guess, it might be an Amazon Prime thing. Because isn't he doing projects for Amazon Prime recently?
yeah,
Stallone
bro, the
is?
Samaritan, where he was a superhero.
So,
Yeah.
if I had to guess,
King of
Prime-
Tulsa City.
they're just pumping money into just random shit, and I could easily see this happening.
I'm hyped. Kraven the Hunter. Is this happening? Will it happen? Who the fuck knows? Will it be good? Who knows?
Well, it's Sony, so that alone just knocks it down for me.
Yeah.
It's Sony.
It's also
Sony.
Madam Web. Is that also coming out next year?
I didn't know when that was coming out, to
Supposedly.
be honest.
It's supposed to be.
I didn't
It's
know.
supposed to be.
Yeah,
I mean,
didn't
it's
put it
already
on.
filming or filmed or whatever.
that one. I mean,
Yeah, but if
I
it's
know it's
currently
Sony, but
filming,
Sony's
it would-
attempt,
I'd watch that one.
Sony's attempt to continue to make villains into anti-heroes. So take it how you will.
Yeah.
You have the evidence already. Just saying.
All right, back-to-back movies with the one and only.
What?
What's his name?
I mean, back-to-back
Oh,
movies.
Dune and
Timothy
Wonka.
Chalamet.
That's his name.
Oh.
Yeah, that kid. Dune Part 2 and Wonka.
I'm interested in Dune Part 2.
It has to. Part 2
because-
has to be a hit. This has to be.
Right. I mean, Denis, however you say his last name, he directed
Yeah.
Blade Runner. Love that movie. I see what they were trying to do with Part 1. It definitely was a setup movie.
Yes.
It had certain parts where it was dope, but it was a setup movie. So I'm hoping that Part 2 really does it justice, because I feel like if there's anyone that's gonna put an ensemble like the cast that is in this fucking movie, I feel like he could do it.
I think it's gonna
If
be.
done.
I think it's gonna be good, for sure.
I hope so.
And if
I
it is,
sure hope
then
so.
that is easily. I could see that being like my top movie for next year.
Yeah, I think the book is so fucking thick and dense. It's tough if you're gonna make movies. You have to do it split
Exactly.
up.
So that's why they're doing it
So
weird.
I feel like it makes sense that Part 1, some people may not have liked it because you had to. Like,
This book's
Head.
massive.
so
I mean,
We'll
but
see.
the acting was great, so
Also,
we can already expect the acting to be good in Part 2.
the cast
well, I
is
mean, you
interesting
see
too.
the cast. If it's
Yeah.
not good, I mean, the fuck are they doing? And then
Right.
obviously Wonka, Charlie and Charlie Factory, based on Willy Wonka. Anyone got thoughts?
Did this need to happen? I don't know. Maybe.
No,
Maybe it's
probably
good.
not.
Who knows? Only way I see it is if somehow everyone says it's like crazy good, and then I'll be like, okay, maybe if I'm bored.
Yeah, but it's
True.
Timothy, so people probably will say it's crazy good.
Nah.
People
Yeah.
love him. And then it's kind of crazy. We're gonna potentially, allegedly, if it actually happens,
Potentially,
gonna go-
allegedly.
we're gonna go back-to-back years, ending with phenomenal movies based around water, with great CGI, great visual effects, as we are getting Aquaman and the Last Kingdom to finish out 2023, allegedly, potentially.
Possibly.
I don't know. I honestly hope the movie doesn't happen. Just cancel all the DC. So
Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, all I'm gonna say is it sucks because Jason Momoa was that guy.
Love him.
I did like him as Aquaman. Same thing with Henry Cavill. Sucks that WB could not run a studio right. So yeah, he's getting fucked over. And on top of that, you have the elephant in the room with Amber Heard. So we still don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, that is a tough situation to be in for if you're like the lead actor in that, and he's so beloved as that character. So gotta feel bad for him, but we'll see. Like you said, possibly, potentially, maybe, who knows? May or may not happen.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. Obviously, these are kind of just like the big 2023 movies. There's going to be plenty of other movies, movies that come out of nowhere, all that stuff. I don't know. What are your guys' just quick 2 movies, I would say? 2 or 3 movies that you're kind of the ones you're most excited for, most looking forward to?
Well, like I said, Dune Part 2 for sure for me, and then Guardians, just because I just think it's not really me putting expectations, but I just feel like I'm not even worried because it's got to be a hit. You know what I mean? With how much dedication James Gunn has towards that project, it's got to be.
Right. Yeah. I'd say for Marvel movies, I'd probably say Guardians, and then I am very excited to see what they do with Mission Impossible. I saw the trailer right before Avatar. I mean, that looks good. So I am hoping some good things will come of that movie. So
Yeah, I think we're all kind of on board. Guardians 3, we're excited for. Transformers, I wouldn't say like I'm hyped for, but I'm interested to see what happens in that one, where that falls. And probably the biggest one, obviously, is Cocaine Bear. That movie's going to be phenomenal. I don't think your expectations can be high enough going into it, and you will not be let down.
True.
we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it is one of the first movies coming out next year, so we will find out fairly soon.
Hyped. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this one. Look ahead to 2023. We'll see how it stacks up at the end of the year, what movies come out and what flops happen. Other than that, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check us out on other social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. Follow along Apple Podcasts. We drop just the podcast version at the exact same time as you drop on YouTube. And we'll see you guys in the next one.